Captain Pelly, sir?
Yes?
I'm Sergeant Mann of the Special Investigation Branch.
Oh, yes. Terrible business. He was alone here last night.
You say he was here by himself?
Yes.
Who found him?
His Batman, Private White.
I want to see him.
We've had the body removed to hospital, you realize?
Yes, I know. I've just come from there.
Oh.
Have you left no guard here, sir?
No, Sergeant. I made an inventory of his things. The body's been removed and the door locked.
You've been through them all?
In the presence of another officer. I don't see why there has to be a military investigation.
Every suicide is investigated by the SIB.
Seems quite unnecessary for something that's damn simple.
Simple thing to do. It doesn't follow that what led up to it was simple. If you think of the time he must have spent doing it. Captain Pelly, what do you know about Major Trust? Anything that might be relevant?
Well, he was a reasonable sort of chap.
Last night was an exception.
Man of 50 or so, not a howling success.
Anything else?
He was an office swallow. In a transit depot like this, you're either a clerk or a lavatory attendant. There's nothing very special to say about him.
Yet he was unmarried, often by himself. A failure, would that describe him?
I'm afraid that's all rather too Freudian for me, Sergeant.
There's one consequence of Major Trust's death which isn't a bit Freudian. As a result of his suicide, Captain Fitztormey was acquitted on a court-martial this morning.
It was a stupid court-martial. Fitztormey is very well off. He wouldn't have lent out of regimental funds unless he'd lost more than usual at the races.
Why did Fitztormey lend Trust money? Why did Trust borrow it?
Search me.
I'm asking you, sir. Unlike Fitztormey, Trust was a ranker who got where he did without privilege or position. Now, why should anyone give money to a man like that?
Why shouldn't he?
What could Trust have to offer in return?
Why should he have to offer anything? Look, Fitztormey's acquitted, Trust's dead. What are you looking for?
How do I get hold of the Batman? Private White?
Friend the guardroom must send a runner over to his billet. If there's any evidence I don't know of, all I can see is an officer facing a ridiculous charge of embezzlement for trying to help a lame dog over a stile.
Come over to Major Trust.
You're trying to damn a dead man with inquiries that are...
That are what, sir?
Pointless, Sergeant.
Will you check off your list while I go through the Major's things, sir?
There's not a lot here besides clothes and a photograph of his mother. He was a quiet-living man.
What's he doing with 3 books on how to make love?
I was asked to make a list of his things, not give explanations of how they came into his possession.
Captain Pelly, an officer blew his brains out at 3 o'clock this morning. Now, do you think he did it because a cheque given to him by a fellow officer was on regimental funds?
£100 is chicken feed.
The cheque was cashed at the Wine of Life Club in Downstrasse. What do you know about the Wine of Life Club?
It's been in the papers. Sort of place you get your head broken, so they say. I've seen it. Quite enough restaurant. Mrs. Staitland eats there.
Mrs. Staitland, who's she?
She was Major Trust's girlfriend.
Is that so?
Mrs. Staitland is a lady devoted to good causes. She runs a refugee camp just outside Zenhausen. Police and snoopers will give anything a bad name. Just because there have been a couple of fights there, so what?
Something. Tell me more about Mrs. Staitland.
I told you she runs a refugee camp.
And she was the Major's girlfriend. Now, who does she run the camp for?
I don't know. She must have the blessing of some department.
And you know her?
I've met her. She's a charming woman.
Go on.
East End of London, I'd say.
Really?
By that, I meant...
She hasn't got class. Neither have I.
I meant you couldn't possibly go to a place that has a bad name.
She keeps her nose clean.
She runs a refugee camp.
But she isn't well bred.
I didn't say that.
You did, sir.
Well, I suppose in a sense that...
And the Major knew Mrs. Staitland.
Yes.
He used to take her to the Wine of Life Club.
Yes.
And he's dead. Wasn't much wine of life for him, was there?
Sergeant Mann, this line of inquiry is an absurd waste of time.
I have to do it. You see, it's not just the death of the Major.
It's only going to make trouble.
I've asked for an exhaustive post-mortem on Major Trust.
What? This is utterly preposterous. Come in. Yes.
Private White, sir. Asked by the guardroom to report here, sir. Request of the officer that's come to look into the death of the Major.
I'm not an officer, Private White. I just want to ask you a few questions. Well, I think I can cope from here on, sir.
Please do.
I hope you don't mind if I carry out this investigation along my own lines. Sit down, Private White.
Sir?
I'm a sergeant. Sit down over there. Why did the old man blow his brains out?
I don't know.
What? You saw him every day of his life. Why did he do it?
I'm only a batman.
And I'm a copper. I'm trying to get information.
Well, I don't have any, do I? I mean, I'll tell you that he was the Major. He was getting on. I don't know anything else. I think the other officers found him a bit of a drag.
Go on.
Nothing else to tell you, Sergeant.
What are you hiding?
Why should I hide anything?
You said nothing since you came in here that I couldn't have thought up walking along the street.
Well, as I said, he was an officer.
You mean you're keeping quiet out of loyalty?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, there may be another explanation. There could be something in it for you.
How?
Letter or two, something you know about. You could be putting the touch on somebody.
Well, I don't know what you're chatting on about.
You mean you don't know anything about the Major that you could use elsewhere?
I'm astonished, Sergeant.
You couldn't have taken anything. Something that belonged to the Major when you discovered him this morning. Something that might involve other people.
No.
You don't mind being searched, then?
I don't know what to say.
Then I'll help you. There are 3 soldiers in Belfast Hospital, Berlin Garrison, undergoing narcotic cures. For 5 months now, the SIB have been trying to find out who gave them the stuff. In 5 months, we've had one lead, the Wine of Life Club. One of these soldiers made his connection there. Of course, the Wine of Life Club was investigated. Of course, we found nothing. And then one day, a check on regimental funds is cashed at the club, and a man dies. Now, I don't know, but I think that there may be a connection between Major Trust's death, the Wine of Life Club, and drugs. Do you follow that?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, did the Major ever use a hypodermic?
What's a hypodermic?
Come off it, White!
A needle?
That's right.
No.
You mean he might have
No,
done?
I couldn't have
You
done.
mean he might have
You
done?
must be off your top.
Am I? Sergeant Man.
Hello, man.
Sir?
Look, man, I don't know what you think you're up to, but it's creating quite a smell.
How's that?
Well, I understand you wanted Major Trust, deceased, and Barr examined for drugs. You should have cleared it with the Colonel. I mean, dissecting the remains of officers and gentlemen requires the very highest approval.
But he'd done all the preliminaries himself.
Yeah, maybe.
It was a hunch.
Well, you can come off your hunch now. The post-mortem shows him clear.
I see.
Well, what did you expect?
Anything else, Sergeant?
Not at the moment, White. You don't want to talk.
Got nothing to talk about.
You've got plenty to talk about, White, and when I find a hole in you, I'm going to drive the buck through it.
Real nice gentleman, aren't you?
I understand the Major was having a love affair shortly before he killed himself.
I wouldn't know anything about that either.
You're lying. Get out.
More tea, Captain Bailey.
Thank you, yes. I had to come and see you. I hope you don't mind that. There was this damn military policeman asking questions about Leonard's death, and...
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Well, I inadvertently happened to mention your name. You see, we have this set up. There's the Special Investigation Branch of the military police.
Well, I don't mind anyone knowing Leonard and I were friends. I went down the mortuary to see his remains.
Look, if he comes investigating here,
Who?
Sergeant Mann, send him packing. There's no right. He's on a sticky wicket.
I'll meet it when it comes.
It all started with one of Fitz's checks. Damned other ranks oughtn't to be investigating officers.
I'm only an other ranker.
Oh, Wendy, don't.
Biscuit?
Thank you. You do good work here. Just because you've been rejected in the past, there's no reason to think that...
What?
To think that no one loves you.
Well, don't try getting round me.
I thought I was saying the right thing.
I know you did.
Stop.
Ah, Sergeant Mann. Found any hashish on the Brigadier?
All right. I thought there might be a link between Major Trust and the Wine of Life Club.
Well, look, drugs on the Berlin garrison's not your case. Well, it was, but not now. It's the property of Sergeants Welsh and Kelsey. You're on the routine matter of the suicide of Major Trust. That's my first and last reminder, Sergeant.
But there's a connection, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but what have you got for facts?
Sweet F.A. Well, the Major had a girlfriend, a woman who runs a refugee camp, Mrs. Stateland. He used to take her to the Wine of Life Club.
Yeah, but that's not facts, is it?
Have we got anything on her?
Well, we did get a list of the club members and some stuff on them. Here we are. Schneider, Schwartz, Stateland. Mrs. Stateland. Christian name's Wendy Dorothy, age 33, runs the refugee centre at Zenhausen.
I wonder.
What?
Whether there'd be any point in speaking to her.
Well, remember, any dealings with German civilians we refer as much as possible to Greepo. And when it comes to British expatriates, with the esteem that Mrs. Stateland is presumably held in, we go dead careful. So whatever you do, take it easy.
Yes?
Mrs. Stateland, I'm Sergeant Mann, the SIB.
Oh, please come in.
I saw Captain Pelly on the drive, Mrs. Stateland. Is he a regular visitor?
Why should I tell you?
Well, I understood this morning he only knew you from a distance.
He may never come any closer.
Did Major Trust help you with your refugee work?
If you ask too many questions at once, you might get the answers confused. Please, sit down.
How many refugees have you?
6.
6?
Yes, I know. We could accommodate 800. At one time we did.
We?
My husband and myself.
Is he, dead?
No, he left.
And you stayed on?
I didn't leave with him.
Major Trust?
What about him?
Well, that's what I'm here to investigate.
He was in love with me.
I don't want to know about that.
He broke a vow of celibacy he made for the sake of his mother.
How long ago?
Oh. Ever since he was rejected from the first cricket 11 at school.
He's dead.
He always
He
was.
took his own life.
No, I think his mother was responsible. Not only her. I think there must have been a series of dramatic things happened to him at Sturmey Heath or whatever his public school was.
What do you know, well, perhaps you don't, about Captain Fitztormey's cheque?
He tried to buy his way in via the Major.
Into what?
Aren't you going it a bit, investigating personal lives? There's nothing criminal about living. What did you suspect?
I'm just fact-finding.
I came here in 1950 with my husband to run a refugee centre. It's fallen through. Who are the refugees these days?
Men like Major Trust.
What else did you suspect?
Do you know what we do in the SIB?
No. What do you do?
Excuse me. You are Sergeant Mann?
Let me introduce you, Sergeant. This is Ernst, who manages things here.
How do you do? I have a message.
Yes?
You are to go to the Wine of Life Club. This came on the telephone.
From my staff, Sergeant.
I don't know. I did not understand the name.
Well, I better go. I'd like to come back, Mrs. Stateland.
Well, I look forward to that, Sergeant. Ernst will show you out. Oh, what was that about?
What?
The Wine of Life Club. Who called him?
Does it matter, Wendy? What should it matter to you? Huh?
Wasn't you who sent the message for me to go to the Wine of Life Club?
If there ever was a message. Anyway, somebody wanted you warned off.
I don't think White was speeding up for my benefit. It was convenient, granted, but I think it was because he knew something about trust.
Was using it to put the screws in, eh?
Possibly.
Were you planning to see White in hospital?
Yeah.
Well, don't. Now, look, can you show me anything that incriminates the Stateland household? Major Trust had an affair with Mrs. Stateland. He commits suicide. All right, forget White.
It's bigger than that stuff.
And what?
I don't know. All right, I'm outvoted.
Not only that, you're countermanded. Captain Gable says you dropped the case. So, you can start on this one here, can't you? Private Richards in the detention centre. Tried to jump the prison wall, fell on his head. He's in the hospital. Go over and have a look at him, will you?
Do something for me, Staff.
What's that?
Get Mrs. Stateland thoroughly investigated.
Oh, Jack.
Strictly for the poli-sci. Let's have a thorough documentation. Who she works for, her sources of income, her private life.
Why?
I was out there. There aren't any refugees. She says herself when she first came there were 700 or 800 to be cared for. Now all there is half a dozen chronics that could be in a hospital or an old people's home. So where do the finances keep coming from? Well, it's a question, isn't it?
All right, I'll look at it.
Everything?
Yes, everything. Now get over to the hospital and see Richards before Captain Gable throws a fit.
All right. Won't be time wasted. White's in hospital, too.
Good. Hey, no, you keep up that.
Was wünschen Sie bitte?
Ich bin Captain Pelle. One of my men, one of the regiment, was attacked today.
Oh, Private White.
Yes.
He is as well as can be expected.
Can I see him? I want to check his belongings.
He's in cubicle number 7. Will you please put on a mask?
Thank you. Sergeant Mann.
Captain Pelle.
Here to see the unfortunate White. Still on the case of the unhappy Major?
No.
No? I thought White would have been the obvious person to interrogate. Not that he's in any condition.
I've been taken off that case.
Really? How very interesting.
Yes, you knew I had. How is White?
Unlikely to survive, I'm afraid. Terrible business. Do you think they'll get the attackers?
In time. What are you doing here?
I'm here to make a list of his possessions, Sergeant.
Second time in one day you've had that job, sir.
Was will der denn?
Er ist ein Offizier vom Regiment Nummer 7. Er durchsucht seine Sachen.
Aha. Dieser Fall ist sehr interessant.
Ja, Doktor.
Nummer 17, Transit Depot, bitte. Oh, this is the casualty department of the Zenhausen Hospital. May I speak to the officer in charge of Private Richards' unit, please? Or anyone who's interested in this private.
I am, Doctor.
Oh, one moment, please. On second thoughts, please cancel this call. Habe die Ehre, Dr. König. Good afternoon. You are... Oh, I see. I was talking to his regiment.
Yes, I heard.
Special Investigation Branch of the Military Police. Sergeant, come to the cubicle. A mask is unnecessary. Private Richards is not seriously ill. A slight concussion. With his normal precautions, there's no reason why he shouldn't be fit in a few days. It is observation only. But his recovery is hampered. As you see, we have had to sedate him.
And cage him in, why?
Was he in a restless condition before the accident?
Well, he tried to break out of one of our detention centers.
What was he after, do you think?
He wanted to be free.
He was a little mad for something?
Doctor?
I should like a report of his medical examination at the detention center before I could pass an opinion.
Well, they won't know anything. If they did, I'd have known.
You will excuse me, Doctor.
Yeah, natürlich.
Thank you.
There is nothing to show that a needle has been used except our own. But
But he's been having drugs.
I'm going on his external condition. There's nothing in his bloodstream after concussions. The signs are difficult to read, and having to sedate him makes it more difficult. We will have to wait till he recovers and question him. Or...
Doctor?
There is a German girl, Ursula Leinster, who he knows well. She's been trying to visit him. She left a telephone number.
Well, I'll try that, thank you.
Nurse, you have the telephone number of the soldier's girlfriend.
Oh, yes, I have.
Thank you. Bye.
Und Nurse, bitte. Ich wäre Ihnen dankbar, wenn Sie jetzt hier bleiben würden und den Patienten.
Danke. Was ist los? Wo ist dein Freund? War er englischer Soldat? Trau ihnen nicht.
Gehen Sie weg.
What were you saying about British soldiers, Max?
I was saying they go back to Britain when it's convenient. Look at the girl. How many weeks do you think?
I'm looking for Ursula Leinster.
I'm Ursula Leinster.
2 beers, Max.
Yes, sir. Sergeant man.
You're the man I spoke to on the phone. What is it about?
I want to ask you about Private Richards. When did you last see him?
A week ago.
We put him inside for trying to break up a dance. He tried to escape. Were you at that dance?
Yes.
He must have got pretty mad. I've looked at his conduct sheets. There's nothing to show he's a wild man. What got into him?
I don't know.
I think you do.
I've got my own problems.
Supposing it was drugs.
No.
Are you sure you don't know? Do you know a Private White?
No.
They're lying in hospital next to each other.
I don't know about drugs.
You mean you don't know that Jack Richards was taking them?
No.
Well, I'll just have to try and get the truth out of him my own way. It'll mean breaking him down.
I don't think you understand. If he did take drugs, it was an accident.
Where would he have got them?
Can I visit him?
Are you pregnant by him?
Yes.
You realize he's under arrest?
Yes.
Well, I can't promise anything, but I'll try and arrange for you to see him.
Thank you.
Now, you do something for me. I know Jack Richards was taking drugs. Now, where did he get them?
There are men at the Wine of Life Club.
Soldiers?
No.
I want you to show me which men.
phone call was from Pelly.
What do you mean by answering phone calls?
There's an extension. You were so long in answering, I presumed you had withdrawn into yourself again.
You presume too much.
Wirklich?
Look, I don't have to keep you here. You're a parasite.
In Africa, there are animals who do something very involved. The host and the parasite take turns at feeding off each other.
Why are you going through the files?
In case we have to leave. Ah, the refugees are returning from their labors. We're having guests tonight. It's time you were dressing.
I'll start to dress when you've gone.
You're really most attractive. There are only 6 refugees left. We must have another war soon so that you can feel good again.
I suggest we go in and have a meal. You nod when you see the man I want to speak to.
You don't have to look very far.
No. I see.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Don't know what it is to have a party. Been looking forward to it all day. Splendid opportunity to relax.
What do you want?
To tell you the truth, I'm off duty. Well, doesn't it occur to you that I might take time off from my work?
Why do you come here?
Not on business this time. I'm looking for something. Something that's real, something that will take me out of myself. Do I make myself clear?
Of course. Wait one moment, please. Sergeant Mann is here.
Where? What does he want?
No, he's not on business. He's off duty.
I'll go and say hello to him.
No, leave him to me. Captain Pelly is waiting for you. Please come this way, Sergeant Mann.
What happened to me?
You were beaten up.
Beaten up?
You were in a fight. It's your job to be in fights, isn't it?
Did you let them loose on me? What happened to me?
It doesn't matter.
I'm asking you.
If you want to go back to military security, I can give you a cab number. You can call one.
No, not yet. Why do I feel so doped?
I gave you something to rest you. You needed something.
What?
Just something to rest you.
You brought me here? You saved me?
Oh, I don't save people.
No?
I destroy. There's a kiss of death on anything I touch. I didn't undress you any more than take off your coat. I didn't know if you had any fractures.
I wish I knew how to
What?
sort it out. That was a drug party I went to last night. Can I prove it?
You have to?
On top of that, I'm drugged. That's a joke, isn't it?
No.
I want to know when and where you get them.
We can buy what we like. Refugees need a lot of medical attention.
So?
So, compare what we bought with what we prescribed.
Why did you start peddling drugs?
I didn't. The soldiers who came to visit us here showed the same kinds of strain that we found in the refugees. Kindness grew to be a habit.
What happened to Major Trust?
What do you mean, what happened to him? He killed himself.
Why?
He was impotent.
What did you say?
Sex was beyond him. Like some people can't run downstairs 2 at a time. I blame his mother.
You blame his mother?
Why not? Why shouldn't I blame his mother?
She isn't around.
She is. Lives at Worthing.
He killed himself because he couldn't have sex.
I couldn't understand that. I thought how much happier he ought to have been.
You're sick.
And you want to leave, don't you?
Yes.
No one will touch you if I tell them not to. I know that nobody would like to spend the rest of his life with me.
No. Is that the reason?
Look, when you go and report us to the Polizei, if you go, all evidence of last night will have been cleared away.
I see.
Cleared away, Sergeant Man. All cleared up. I'm finished here. I'm finished in Germany. I'm leaving.
If you could just drop me off at the hospital.
The first sample is positive.
It looks like it.
And when can I have a written report then?
Well, not
Doctor?
more than an hour.
If I can arrange for one of my men to pick it up.
Certainly.
Good, good. Well, well. Somebody wears big boots.
You should sit down and rest.
No, I'm fine, Doctor.
I'll get him back to base hospital, Doctor.
Yes. Make him rest. I will make out that report.
Now, come on, get the weight off your feet for a moment.
Yeah, I will.
And where did you cop this little lot, then?
Ernst and his boys at Wendy Stateland's.
Dr. Cornick tells me a blood sample looks like being positive for drugs.
Yeah, it will be.
Right, you feel like giving me a rundown on your investigations now, then?
Well, it all started with Fitz Tormey. He passed a check at the Wine of Life Club. The check was cashed by Major Trust. Fitz Tormey was bribing Trust to get to know Wendy Stateland. Of course, the Major was no good on that score. Wendy was tired of Trust. He had nothing to live for. He killed himself. Private White had his suspicions. He thought Trust was getting drugs from Wendy. He tried to put the touch on her, and Ernst had him beaten up.
Go on.
Right. Private Richards makes a break from the glass house, gets himself a minor injury. I go along to the hospital and find that he's been taking drugs. I went along, made the connection at the Wine of Life Club, and I was taken back to the centre.
The refugee centre?
Yeah. Now, the medical license which enabled them to purchase drugs for 700 or 800 sick people is still operative. They can buy any kind of drug. Mrs. Stakeland herself is hooked on good old-fashioned phenobarbital. She knocks herself out every night.
And proof?
Well, I was let go because they can clear away all evidence of parties and drugs. But the proof we need about drugs at Wendley Stakeland's is in my bloodstream. She gave me the stuff last night.
How many people at Stateland's?
And a couple of heavies, about 6 refugees.
Right. I'll get on to Creepo and get half a dozen Provo to back us up. Are you going to be fit for the raid?
Yeah.
Good.
Ask you that.
Certainement.
Are you going to see Private Richards?
Yes.
Good.
Come on, Jack.
Yes,
Captain Pelly is here.
I'll tell him to come in. After this, I won't be seeing him.
Wendy, I always seem to arrive at mealtimes.
By all means, eat what I have left.
Well, I'm not that hungry.
And what did you come for?
To see you.
I don't want to see anybody.
Hangover?
I don't want to see anybody.
Something bothering you? Mind if I help myself to a cup of tea? Oh. Something is bothering you, Wendy. It's hot today, isn't it? You know, Wendy, I'm awfully fond of you. And unlike Major Trust, I can back my feelings up with actions.
All I want you to do is go.
Go?
Go.
Something must be bothering you. Well, I settled Sergeant Mann's hash this morning. Laid it on the line with his OC. The chap's a confounded nuisance coming here, bothering us all with these questions. And after all, you run a salon. There's nothing criminal in running a salon, is there? I believe you had him back here.
I don't want to talk to you.
What's the matter?
I've never cared for you. Now I'm off you altogether. Go.
You've done this before. You make a chap feel wanted, show him a good time, and then boot him out. It's all right if you can take it, but look at Leonard Trust.
I don't want your company.
Trust was a good chap.
I'm sure you care. You want me to go to bed with you. I don't want to.
I said that as a joke.
I thought you were worried about Leonard.
Yes. But my heart does bleed for you, Wendy.
No one's heart bleeds for me.
Mine does.
And to make me happier, you won't mind going.
Wendy, you're such a tease.
Don't touch me.
God, you were right. This is a place of refuge. Where all of us are a long way from home. And how can you deny us now?
Because I want peace. Peace. A chance to sort out my own life.
I'll help you do that, Wendy.
Get out.
All right. All right, I'll remember. I know your type. You're not a woman, you're a psychopath. Who are these letters from?
My
Men?
letters are my business.
Who are they from?
No one you know.
Whose are these letters?
They're from my husband and my daughter.
I don't believe you.
Will you please go?
I don't care what you say, man. You can go in there by yourself and try to bring her out. But I'm taking enough men up there to make sure that nobody gets away.
Well, let me get enough starting to try it my way. She saved my life last night. I don't want to kill by anyone.
All right. You go on ahead of us. I don't want to waste any time hitting the place once I get there. I'll give you 5 clear minutes, right? The door was open.
There's nothing to stop for. Please, sit down, John. You must have felt terrible this morning.
I did. And,
What did you come back for?
I'm able to prove by a blood sample that drugs were given to me here last night. Evidence that I can give to the German police to have you charged and sent to prison.
You said that as gently as if you were offering me. I was going to say something nice. I can't think of anything.
It's not an invitation to the pictures.
Oh, something like that. You have to go back a long way to remember anything that was given or offered that wasn't loaded.
Why did you come to Germany?
To do some good in a world that was a stinking mess. I read history at Oxford. My husband was at the university too. We were married in our last year. We had £3,000. That time, we would have bought a house. He could have got a position. But we approached people in London. We heard about this place and got commission to come here, and we put our money into it. We took over somewhere that looked like a concentration camp. 1,100 people. We worked on those people. After a time, we were getting large numbers rehabilitated. People without hope, we gave hope to. We gave hope. Imagine.
And your husband?
Robert? What about him?
Why did he leave you?
Because he went off me, that's all. If I could tell you more, Sergeant, do you think I'd have dug this grave for myself? I couldn't talk to him. I'm still in love with him.
I'm sorry.
What will they do to me?
Investigate you and try you.
I did all for the best.
I know you did.
How long will they give me?
It's not my place to say. Shall we go?